better know.
Guess who's about to do it again? This rap game and this influence is running blue in my veins. It's why my shit's up, cause me and hip-hop are doing the same. I wanna be one of the greatest to do it, so I came to ruin you lames, but you and your lanes. Consumed you as food, I threw your remains in the sewage. My rhyme schemes is fabulous, you might see I'm ravenous. Insist I'm a different dude, don't get it twisted or misconstrued like time seen in the animus. What he's doing is leaving the beat, ruin you speak to him and see that with speech money be fluent. It seeps through him, you damn nuisance, your acts are just translucent, meaning I see through them. Like glasses and binoculars, I'm rapping for the masses in the popular, stopping the hottest crashing asteroids, avoiding a disastrous apocalypse. I mastered this immaculate, I've practiced, I've been the novelist, I'm ominous, so honour this and pay homage, respect like Nas, I'm a vet, acknowledge the rep. I ain't never on the topic of sex or bragging about how my dick's probably long as baguettes, cause I just wanna keep it honourable until I'm one of the best. As soon as I speak these bars, the beat gets barbecued and consumed. It's hard for you to resume your day-to-day life. You say the same shite, then part of you've assumed I'll be retarded. Your artist knew you were doomed. Soon as I pick the mic up, you get your life up. It's real that we feel this lyrical rhythm inside us. I reside in this rap like apples inside us from ciders. I like to brutalise the beat as I just utilise the mic's acoustics. Let the music guide us of that real shit with the true providers. My rhymes glisten like light shine through a fine prism. This is designed for the listeners. I've an intricate lens to my eyes and I've got infinite gems in my mind like I'm vision. And I think that you'll find that I've risen, but you're risen as flies. So let's not pretend us to find these gems. It would be mind digging. Christ the divine, to give sight to the blind with every line written in AI. To think why form, but even a cyborg can have life given. Just look at the present and you see I'm keeping on top like a tied ribbon. To keep up with me, even rap vets are trying as my flows encapsulate the wisdom of both Aztecs and Mayans. The architecture of my bars show every last aspect's reliant. And it's likely, of course, of what a rights me a force means. Anything besides me is dwarfed, even when I stand next to giants. And if rappers come at me, you've only hand-fed the lions. I'll land right at your campsite from the future just to shoot you, so you know it's past tense, you're dying. Supplying accents, cause in this modern world of confusion, I'll probably use my last breath for sighing. Like the Black Death, I'm sick from what these rap pests supplying. My name in existence even predates ancient Egyptians. My first time writing a rhyme, the verse was scratched on stone tablets hidden in sacred inscriptions. My aim's to be making a difference with the ink in my pen, but you pretending and think to make up the fakest descriptions, depicting yourself in a way that is blatantly fiction. I was chained to the gates of hell but escaped the restraints as I displayed my resistance.
Motherfuckers better know.
Let's murder these fucking rappers. Show you how to fucking spit properly once and for all. Listen, yo. For those who clicked on this, behold and witness as I show with focus that my flow's ridiculous. You know that it's just so conspicuous, and what I hit it was a vicious overdosage of ferocious literatures. It's systematic, erratic, cataclysmic, sadistic, and it's dramatic. You've had it, I spit this havoc, attacking as swiftly as that of 60 assassins. I'm actually splitting atoms like astrophysics. I have to visit Saturn, it's massive, it is a distance, but in this instance I'm magic, I vanish, a mad magician. My mission's within the planets, my malice is malicious. You get squished on my freaking mammoth, damn it, inflicting damage. A habit when dissing rappers, you listen, this shit is savage. This mystical lyricism is splitting your freaking cabbage. With cannibalistic and twisted characteristics, which is ritualistic. Bitches, you twitching within this madness. I'm so persistent, controlling the solar system, insisting you're closely listening to this and behold the wisdom I spit, cause I'm so consistent, and yo, there is no resisting this gift. So if it's totally gripped, I know it will go the distance. He's already known for controlling ghosts of ferocious zombies. It won't be long till he's omnipotent like Cheech and Chong. You're the bone we smoking, the monster within me is one thing. He's simply the one provoking for constant poking. You only want me chosen, I'm Obi-Wan Kenobi, you cons be no ones. practice immaculate rapping tactics. We smash you with the impact of gargantuous avalanches of diss or dismantle you bastards as fast as assassin masters. Slash into fractures after I blast you with adamantium fragments that's captured in magnum hangers and blasted. That's it with speech, you just weave pictures, I read riches, I'm that fantastic. I'm rapping circles around the circus of clowns and asserting these murderous verses. I'm burning them down, they'll be found in hearses, and you'll be sure I'm deserving the crown. My sound is absurd and profound. I'm rapping circles around the circus of clowns and asserting these murderous verses. I'm burning them down, they'll be found in hearses, and you'll be sure I'm deserving the crown. My sound is absurd and profound. Verse 2. Yeah, I'm on the edge like a table corner you like. That's the starters I'm waiting like is your favourite shawarma, and all I ask is you patient, and after all it's the waiter who takes my order. I came to slaughter the game and it ain't just all for the fame. I became an amazing author, my thoughts are more than insane. I'm escaping the walls of my brain, placing these phrases on pages is how I fought through the pain. Distorted, morbid and strange, I can force the orbit to change. And the prophecy I foresaw had me as a lord is proclaimed, and I form an organisation. So like the clouds when the water is changing, evaporated to vapour, I'll take it all from my rain. It's plain this word plays ill. I pray somebody's trained with first aid skills. Every verse mazes my first birthday, still in the worst way. Kills every 7 words is worth 8 mils, which means that 1/16 how an earthquake feels. If you do the math, I'm assuming you knew my wrath wasn't human and you'd move your ass. If you knew I was passing through where you saw me just moving past, you must have a couple of screws that are loose or a losing slack. If you were alluding that you could last in the battle with me when using rap musical acts, at least I've yet to meet a suitable match. I think it's best that you listen, I'm sick of the precision. My lyricism's a threat and no single F has been given. This shit's professionalism, my intellectual level is in the best of division. Spit with celestial vision, split and successfully sever your flesh and molecular fission. The next in position to rise, I'm a fisherman rhymes and I visualise. I'm proficient and wise as the brightest physicians inside the most vicious of minds. More than slightly malicious, I bring you bitches demise. I'm hypothetically spitting them psychedelics. The mic I set it alight like a pyro menace. Don't mess with these fire sentences, yo, cause you might regret it. The coldest from cryogenics, the flows are in my genetics. It's cold when my sights are set it, just like I said it. I'm focused, I wrote with venomous elements, yo, my pen is baroque. Circles around the circus, the clowns and asserting these murderous verses. I'm burning them down, they'll be found in hearses, and you'll be sure I'm deserving the crown. My sound is absurd and profound. I'm rapping circles around the circus, the clowns and asserting these murderous verses. I'm burning them down, they'll be found in hearses, and you'll be sure I'm deserving the crown. My sound is absurd and profound. Spurt with the verbs and the nouns. Yo, 3 songs in 2 days. Let's murder another beat. Listen, yo. What I've spoke has only opened your mind. I see the truth behind the most of these lies. The ones which are the closest to me now would it show when I die. But the sly have shown me to only be wiser and focus my mind, and slowly I rise, I'm close to divine. This potent opus is my culprit in crime. The second I step in, it's vibrant. My mind is beside Poseidon's molecular weapons and tyrants, impeccable rhyming. It's highly intellectual, like an exceptional extraterrestrial, celestials writing. You guys are like vegetables, there's only a minor select few I'm liking. The rest of you make me suicidal and depressed with my perspective view on this music which is accepted and thriving. And I'm perplexed from this and unimpressed that it's not just detested, but I've kept it up in my mind, confined up in the depths like it's a mental asylum. Literally though, it's electricity when I let the literacy flow. But you're two-faced like a duvet, cause there's 2 sides and you do lie right. I'm two-faced, I bring a new flavour, a new taste. Is my shoe to the straight up spit butane. I'm a mutation, a K-Crusader like I'm Bruce Wayne. They told me lies, what they do to me streets, and when I close my eyes I usually see them profusively bleeding. Absolutely stupid, mutant esteemers, they use me like an immunity treatment. When I use grammar I'm too clever to you rappers, man. I Bruce Banner, you Bruce Jenners. Yeah, rappers better hope for the best. When the session's open and I go to spit, I'm ripping holes in and splitting open the chest. It flows the blow through the flesh like explosives, so just know it's the best. And don't mess with this, cause like the exorcist, your heads will twist until you're broken your necks. I'm molded from the components of death and rose from the depths of the ocean without holding my breath. I'm as cold as a polar bear and as hot as a solar flare, so you know it's rare for an opponent's success. If you're not aware, it's the hunger flow. Look upstairs, you ain't got it there. Like a bungalow, you don't know the trials and tribulations that I undergo. Find the patience, writing my creations as I conjure flows of ferocious demon, and behold my legion of 500 goals to find and hunt the most. Basic of MCs, ain't no way you can test me. I'm amazed if you best me, and I'm blazing the best beats to the fragrance of fresh trees when inhaling the zest weed, and the taste of it left me in the daze. It was 3 days that I laid when I went to sleep. I'm remained on a bench seat in the rain in the drenched heap. Then the police came to detain and arrest me. They awakened my rest with questions like what's your name and address? What's your name and address, please? Cause soldier's a rapid soldier, my flows are a moving supernova. The shooting over your shoulder and passing over like Casanova. My rapid acts are retracting your asses like slaggy lasses, the massive bonus. They hold us captive and those who roam the atlas know the facts is the most. Your actors are whack and bogus. Whack and bogus. Yeah. All my competitors have the most pathetic of etiquettes. You fellas are delicate. I sever rappers like a kinsu, whereas you'll never have it in you like you're forever a celibate. My rhetoric's clever and it embedded in my speech like he's developed impediments. I'm malevolent and made a medal and can meddle with elements, leaving no trace of medical evidence. I always stay 777 steps ahead of them. It's evident I'm better than some veterans, and like aliens we invading your settlements. I'm spreading the remnants from the legends and veterans who were ahead of the rest and were the best in their regiments. Yes, I'm definitely blessed with intelligence, and like Nas, I'm out for dead presidents to represent me. Yeah, I'm out for dead presidents to represent me. This music, I use it as an amusing habit. It soothes me like fixes do for addicts. Shit, this gift I truly have it. It travels through me in liquid blue. It's as if I'm a wizard who just quit the use of magic. Writing rhymes in cryptic runes that fit the split the moon and planet. Let me introduce it to your insta-doom. This isn't ink, the proof you've had it. Manic depressed, damn it, the stress panics me, and it's the less sanity that he gradually gets to having possessed, but kept happy with that he's blessed with the best family that he can get. Now let's wrap it backwards. Gets that his family's blessed him with the best happiness kept to possess and have, but gets gradually sanity less, and it's the panic of stress. Damn it, he's depressed and it's manic. That was rap in reverse. I'm a merciless assassin with words, and I came to put your ass in a hearse. Surpassing you as you're in last, I'm in first. After this verse, I'm a master with words. Dispersing burning acid that turns into ash as soon as the classics emerge. Let's reverse it again. Emerge the classics as soon to ashes, you'll turn as acid with burn and dispersing words. I'm a master. Your verses after the first, you're in last as I'm surpassing you. A hearse your ass, I came into like the word assassin, and I'm merciless when I rap that in reverse. You asses, an assassin. Rappers are now a pestilence. All the X's your mouth is excrement, whereas the text that I spit is a testament to my excellence. I'll drop a bomb and ask what the known rapists on the loose and unused beds have in common. I don't know why no one's tried arresting them. Don't call it quits cause of the hand you dealt. I know you're sick of all the pricks demanding help, but it's like needed walking sticks cause you can't even stand yourself in this land of hell. Only when you take a gamble's when you can't prevail. So don't call it quits cause of the hand you dealt. I know you're sick of all the pricks demanding help, but it's like needed walking sticks cause you can't even stand yourself in this land of hell. Only when you take a gamble's when you can't prevail. Catch comments for the crash to the earth. After this verse you can put your personal cash on it. I'm a master with words. Avert a risen cataclysms the second before disaster occurs. The last prophet, I'll leave your fucking ass in a hearse. I ride on the back of a killer whale. Your frail spine will collapse as my skill avails. They say my tiniest slap is like a violent attack of gorilla males. As kids, whilst you watched The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, I was writing in hieroglyphs and deciphering Morse code. You were learning to ride bikes to the point which my knife sliced right into Thor's throat with an explosive device strapped tight to my torso. My mind is high as some leviathans, and that's why I can fly and absorb souls. Consume planets and suns as soon as my malice begun. And even though we know it's useless, I assume your plan is to run. Remove Excalibur from the granite to plunge and stab it in your inadequate lungs. As I've had it with some rappers, I leave you amateurs done. Speaking the basilisk tongue and release venomous residue with whispers that hit you like 67 22 caliber guns. Even going at my slowest pace, I travel light years in a matter of minutes. I can travel undetected through the depths of hell, as well as gathering spirits that I own to send to haunt them rappers with embarrassing lyrics. Listen to me and leave you wishing you was with the fish in the sea. You should be suspicious as to why no rapper's vicious as me. You should be suspicious. Don't call it quits cause of the hand you dealt. I know you're sick of all the pricks demanding help, but it's like needed walking sticks cause you can't even stand yourself in this land of hell. Only when you take a gamble's when you can't prevail. So don't call it quits cause of the hand you dealt. I know you're sick of all the pricks demanding help, but it's like needed walking sticks cause you can't even stand yourself in this land of hell. Only when you take a gamble's when you can't prevail. Yo, the second this art is spoken, it blows your arteries open with these flows and harmonies. I know your heart will be broken. Not even the potent marijuana we smoking could hold us, start to bring closer the shattered parts of components. So stoned and high, my eyes be the same shade as what's made to attract the sharks in the ocean. Mixing you the darkest of potions like witches do when using bits of human parts in the cauldrons. I ventured into the morbid cathedral and found the forces of evil, absorbed them, and now they're bound to me, they course my cerebral. I've yet to meet my match or even speak or talk to my equal. All those times we could ditch behind us, you can see what I've missed is amidst my iris, bit by a parasite that inflicts a virus. I've seen enough, I've been enough, makes us blind cause it hypnotizes, decides it's as addictive as a heroin fix the pricks provided. I've never been a witness of snitches die quick, yeah, my mind isn't quiet but my lips are silent. Although I'm not committing crimes, so I'm quick from silence. My advice is to quit the violence. I'm just plagued with this pain in my chest and my brain is a mess, just awaiting the date of my death, and it's taking my breath away, but remain as a slave like the rest. Man, I'm trained as the best, nevertheless I still a guess whether I'm prevailing or failing when taking the test. Never gave in the stress as I best in my rage by just blazing the zest. Yesterday's the same as the next, and it's something which I came to accept in the state I've been left. My heart's aching, I can't take it, the pain that I partake in, I'm breaking apart, and it ain't just money that I mean when I say that it's sense that we aren't making. Haven't got a clue to the things I would do. How do I stop thinking of you? Now I'm single, I'm sinking, I'm not in sync, so everything was linked up to you. I'm on the brink of breaking, feeling delicate as fingers skating. This thing's frustrating, imagine giving you the ring, but I guess I didn't engage. I think that we never would have been engaging. Thought you were the queen to this king, and it seems that I've been mistaken. You've taken my heart and my soul, no I'm hardly whole, I'm just partial. You were the light of my life, so now it's only dark on this globe, I can see clearly. I've lost myself, forgotten how I used to be like when she's near me. Please hear me, cause giving up on life, yo, he's nearly a psycho. So when the right flows for the mic, yo, I go speak clearly. And when I open my iPhone, knowing that I'll never see your name again, it's something I don't believe really. I just want to escape this imprisonment of torture. Yo, these words I speak, murder beats and burn them to the third degree. If it come in versus me, then defeat's a certainty. And if you don't believe, I'll win your thinking inadvertently. It occurred to me I need to innovate as rappers in a state of purgatory. Cause it's torture now, the sound of it, and all these clowns are counterfeit. I've thought about just how to spit was taught it by the founders. Now support the ground is housing in the foundation. Astound nations with an ounce from out my lips to we're renowned as Auschwitz. It's up to you to see the truth I speak. It'll have you changing out the blue like you mystique. I'm the rhyme is super freak, no need to mind for diamonds, striking lightning like it's Siamese Zeus unleashed. When I abuse the beats, you'll be soon to see just who's unique. When I release the mucus that produces heat, tell me truly who competes. It completes me, this music like some choosy dudes can't even seem to see or view my feast with this use of speech. I don't suppose that no one's even close to this, to pose a risk to this elite and focus vocalist. Hide and retreat, to try to compete with the rhymes that I speak inside of the beat, unless you seek your demise. Cause yes, I'm highly elite, you'll meet your final defeat. Trust me, you don't wanna be a rival to me. Just hide and retreat, to try to compete with the rhymes that I speak inside of the beat, unless you seek your demise. Cause yes, I'm highly elite, you'll meet your final defeat. Trust me, you don't wanna be a rival to me. Yeah, am I a rival? You'll see that being a rival to me is like suicide. Cause if it's you and I, then the signs of your survival is weak. It's like I'm seasoned rhymers I'm designed to defeat. Yo, You ain't as dope as me, you can't pretend, can't even comprehend my endless potency. My pen is known to be releasing dopamine. The schemes and flows a fiend, yo MCs are known to flee. You make your TikToks, toss me, I make you hip-hop like you're broken. You still haven't got the slightest clue to who it is that I'm supposed to be. These rhymes are close to me, entwined inside of me like thyme and rosemary. Your mind and soul will be mine, it's sold to me. Yeah, the devil in the flesh, I'm on the level with the best. Yes, provide the evidence to why I'm better than the rest. MCs get on their knees and kneel, they see that what I speak will melt the speakers, so they plead for help. Just hide and retreat, they try to compete with the rhymes that I speak inside of the beat. Unless you seek your demise, cause yes, I'm highly elite. You'll meet your final defeat, trust me, you don't wanna be a rival to me. Just hide and retreat, they try to compete with the rhymes that I speak inside of the beat. Unless you seek your demise, cause yes, I'm highly elite. You'll meet your final defeat, trust me, you don't wanna be a rival to me. I'll breathe this ether till the speakers ignite. I've seen them creeping deep in the night. These deceitful people who leave to cheat on their wives. It seems you didn't even need your eyes to see them meet the demise. MCs get sliced into pieces like margarita pizzas and pies. Minus the fact that times have been divided like it adds up being equals to pi. What a speech to making all the people unite. Whether you're black, Asian, Puerto Rican or white. I like the beacon so we can reach for the skies. We don't believe in the lies of me, there's no need for disguise. This is mental progression, parental discretion please is advised. Cause I'm the rapping executioner, snapping your necks while standing next to Lucifer. There's no question if my mind is clever. These weak rappers get snapped in half when I apply the pressure. You've gotta dig deep to find these bars are pure gold, like a pirate's treasure. Wind up with your private severed. Just hide and retreat, they try to compete with the rhymes that I speak inside of the beat. Unless you seek your demise, cause yes, I'm highly elite. You'll meet your final defeat, trust me, you don't wanna be a rival to me. Just hide and retreat, they try to compete with the rhymes that I speak inside of the beat. Unless you seek your demise, cause yes, I'm highly elite. You'll meet your final defeat, trust me, you don't wanna be a rival to me.
It's Tedzy, the incredibly unique. Mad thing, sad thing, Tedzy's on top. CDS, rise up.
I know these guys would likely never try to diss me. It's highly risky, like driving after having pints of whiskey. Never mind, just tipsy, they ask me why. Did I ever do a track with Tedzy when I never said his raps impressed me? In fact, this collaboration was a blatant tactic. I wouldn't get the whack shit accidentally. You see, it gets more views than I do, so I used it to try boost my title. Plus I thought I'd seem like Zeus Law or a war machine when on a track with a dude whose rhymes make you suicidal. Yeah, I'm a war machine like Rhodey. Your girl texts me the words I want your, followed by the aubergine emoji. Yo, I hope you know we all can see you phony and incredibly unique when you speak. I'd rather be dead up at 2 sleep. Your rhyme scheme designs are delicate, too weak, and I bet you're one of them involuntary celibates too weak. Man, I'm passionate freebies cause they massacres. Was he probably playing Fortnite, not knowing that that's another word for the passing of 2 weeks. I knew when I first heard a verse he'd written it was the worst spitting, it's true. And I featured on your track just the start, cause that was the only part worth listening to.
Tedzy, what made you jot this rhyme? Have you lost your mind or what? Toss pot, I think you forgot not one of your lines was hot. You've got to stop, it's not hip hop. Tedzy, what made you jot this rhyme? Have you lost your mind or what? Toss pot, I think you forgot not one of your lines was hot.
I thought that what you write might be factual, but what the actual fuck was that what you put in your raps, man? It's just the fact that you suck. With all the crap coming out of your mouth, maybe your insides are backwards and I should chat to your butt. Diverse my style, every verse is versatile. You're sure to smile, my words are worth your while. Whereas every sound you spit is counterfeit. Saying you shoot rounds from clips in your rap, see you've caps by the sound of it. I'm astounded with the amount of shit coming out your lips. You just cursed and vile. You had me laughing at the fact you said you're the rap king, when the only time you rhymed 2 things together was whenever you said mad thing and then sad thing. So now your rhymes I try and avoid them like vials of poison. And the only time that I can believe in my head that the incredibly unique
Tedsy's on top is when he's riding his boyfriend. I guess he never knew that this would happen between us. I just wish that you could move to either Saturn or Venus. And to Tedsy's dad, I wonder how the fuck did that twat come from you sacking your penis. And you can see that it's a fact that when it comes to rap, I'm a genius. Jesus, I say it's time for you to quit rap, cease rhyming and switch back to doing them KSI Prime reviews. And ain't no way you'd go find a loophole unless you tied your shoes. And if you listen, you know I'm only dissing you, cause lyricism is the side I choose. And you can't even rhyme, and that's why you're designed to lose. And what I can do is rhyme with ease, whereas your rhymes are as undesirable as Lyme disease. I always knew that in due time you will lie deceased and meet your demise for these rhymes I speak. Teddy, what when you jot this rhyme? Have you lost your mind or what? Top spot, I think you forgot not one of your lines was hard. You've got to stop, it's not hip hop. Teddy, what when you jot this rhyme? Have you lost your mind or what? Top spot, I think you forgot not one of your lines was hard.
She's given 100% in her subjects like dance. I said me too.
Yo, it's clear to see the reapers here when the speech appears to reach your ears. Please adhere to this evil demon or he will unleash your deepest fears. He's fierce enough to pierce you with some needles or some lethal spears. And MC's careers are late nights ablaze high grade till the shade of my eyes change to the same as some bright lights. Then I turn to a great white that can take flight. The depth of the deepest part of the ocean and me are the same height. What I speak in this rap means you won't be leaving this track like a train strike.
And Benny can't maintain the same rhyme scheme.
Place your bets on my racing threats. We're conceiving a scheme of verse. Get this feeling I'm leaving Earth like space cadets. My flow sharp precision is the same as a razor's edge. So give us what we deserve as I please the urge to murder and leave them see 6 feet deep beneath my feet in dirt as they meet and obtain the deaths. Take an educated guess, even prior to 19 these rhyme schemes have consumed my cerebral. My brain's a mess, I'm retracing my steps to find my pen and paper before I end up carving my bars into your facial flesh. I came from the place where the angels wept. I'll backslap Satan and laugh in the face of death. And when presented with any task I'ma smash and then ace the test. With an axe or a mace I hack and then break the vertebrae in your brats, then decapitate your heads. I'm amazing with raps, but you say I'm stating the facts, and I blaze the zest to evade the stress till I'm laid to rest. You're lazy, it's like you wait on escalators whilst I take the steps. With this force I'm Lord Vader-esque. Might just slice you with a lightsaber next. When I spit on the mic I'm an animal and I'm sick, but not the type you take to vets. I'm aging like fine wine in the basements that tasting fresh. Observe the universe and converse all your worst fears. I'm fierce, like I said I'll pierce all your queers with spears. So here's your date with death. Let me take a breath, it's blatantly straight and next when I take and compare you to the care for greatness displayed in text. My cranium's packed with radioactive uranium, so there's no doubt that I'm about to blow. Like when I take a breath, the zesty haze which inflates my chest. I seem to just remain amazing even when I make a mess. I'm just hoping to make my golden baker chefs. Dispatch the bars that you can only capture patience. And when you do I have to clap and say congratulations. My art is fact, I say my raps are ancient as some archeon eon artifacts. Whereas you whack and lacking in imagination. I'm not just having an infatuation with rap, in fact it rests in my blood vessels like it's passed from an ancestor or past relation. And my brain capacity has easily surpassed the nations. And it's blatant that these raps are just the affirmations. In my eyes you'll see no soul can mirror me. Lyrically it's like I hack you with an axe and leave you with deep gashes and lacerations. Blaze into ashes and kick your asses with these raps. I'll take you to class like the math equations. I'll always take the chance before it's came and passed on every last occasion. I came at last, so embrace my reign. I know you nasty minded bastards, I ain't talking about the climax, there's a masturbation. I master my craft like a master mason. I give MC seizures. Soon as I show the skill, you know it's an overkill. My flows are colder than the places and locations. Rolled in a snowmobile, so lyrically he's Jesus. Believe me, the scene needs us. We amaze the masses. The shit I speak is deeper than some razor gashes. Whatever the greatest minds are capable of, my brain surpasses. That's right, on the mic it's like we're trained assassins. When I spit raps, my shit'll hit tracks with the impact of a plane that crashes. I just try to make them classics. The shit I spit will melt your speakers like my saliva's laced with acid. Making rappers hide away, it's like they hibernate after the capture greatness I display. It's like we're master invaders with no probable cause. I just know I'm more of an unstoppable force than a tidal wave. So, for those of you who have made it to the end, thank you for listening first of all, but I thought, obviously, if you've got to this point, you love bars, you love lyrics, you love wordplay, all that shit, you know, so I thought I might just sneak in some acapella at the end. No beats, just pure bars, pure acapella, so without further ado, let's get into it. Yo. The first verse I wrote broke the earth and then birthed the goat. But what hurts the most is this curse that sees the worst MCs are sure to float, and those whose flows are raw get thrown overboard whilst the foes row with oars and secure the boat, leaving the elite to drown as they go to shore. It seems they seek the crown but don't deserve the vote, but to no surprise they rise to the throne as most are blind to the lies that are shown. It's only known to guys with a mind of their own, with opened eyes and are wise to the bone, which don't apply to a high percentage. And if that's something that you find offensive, then like the Jedi, I know you side with the clones. I believe that these are the days that MCs should receive all the praise that they need, as we seek to amaze all the brains of the people, and even the reapers afraid of these freaks who are trained in the ways of the speech like demons, but don't seem to be played through your speakers, even though it's known that the flows that they speak set the speakers ablaze. And so it seems that my soul is just eating away at the same speed you proceed with the tastiest pizzas. Yo, every rhyme spoken as your eyes opened, leaving other rappers with their spines broken. This divine potion just controls the tides up in this wide ocean. Yo, we're like Trojans, roll upon you with no slight notion. No, you won't begin to recognize us with these wise motions. It's home to lions in my mind, and no, I ain't joking. We're like super scientific minds, like the minds when this fire's token. A lie's nemesis, my spitting is a higher genesis. It's colder than the most effective cryogenics is when I write sentences.